Hello, I'm Barrett, Superintendent of Searcy Public Schools. I wanted to provide this video update to give you some information and address some concerns. I know that as we continue through this period of social distancing and lessons at home, that frustration builds. We're still navigating AMI lessons and trying to find the right balance for all of us, and we're so very appreciative of your cooperation. We've had questions concerning student belongings left in classrooms and lockers, return of library and textbooks, return of uniforms, and various end-of-school tasks. Our last day for school is officially May 19th. I want to assure you that we will set a time or times and a process for those things to be undertaken before the end of school. But we ask your patience as we are at the same time trying to follow recommendations for social distancing and isolation. If students need access to a necessity before we start the process, please contact the building principal. Another area about which we have received questions deals with sports activities such as tryouts. The Arkansas Activities Association has extended the COVID-19 athletic dead period through May the 30th and will reevaluate at that time to see if it needs to be further extended. During this time, coaches are prohibited from, and I quote, engaging in any type of face-to-face contact, whether it be practicing, training, weightlifting, tryouts, competition, or travel. Further, school athletic facilities are closed during this period. Coaches may use technology to keep up with their students during this period. So as of right now, we have no definitive answers as to when tryouts, practices, and so on will resume. On-site school kindergarten roundups and screening have been postponed, but a virtual kindergarten roundup is currently underway with registration forms available on our website, searcyschools.org, under the News section. These may be filled out and submitted online. We urge you to go on and register your kindergarten child, or if you know of anyone who may need to register, please share this information. We also have school choice forms that may be accessed on our website. These may be mailed or returned to the central office at 801 North Elm or emailed to thurley, Hurley, at searcyschools.org. The deadline for submitting school choice forms is May 1st. If you have moved or are planning to move out of the district over the summer and wish to remain in Searcy schools, or live outside the district and wish to attend school within our district, you need to fill out a form and submit it. Available scholarships for seniors have been listed throughout the year in the high school daily announcements, which have then been posted on the Searcy High School Facebook page and also the website. I recently visited the high school Facebook page and within less than a minute was able to access months prior information with a link to a list of scholarship applications. We also have recently added a more visible link under the news section to our district website page to access remaining scholarship applications. If you have not previously taken the steps to access these resources, now is a good time to do so, as deadlines for submission are fast approaching. We know that seniors are anxious about plans for traditional senior activities. For many of you, your lessons ended with the third 9 weeks, and you are understandably ready for the next step. However, the school year is not over for all seniors. We still have seniors who are enrolled in concurrent courses, and those courses are continuing. We have others who may need to finish up credits to be in line for graduation. May 15th, which is still a month away, is the official date for seniors to complete their school year. Unfortunately, after listening to reports and trying to gauge a possible reemergence from the current COVID-19 situation, we do not realistically see traditional graduation occurring on May 15th. Therefore, I want to share with you information as to plans for student activities. While we want our students to have as many of the traditional experiences as possible, I want you to understand that the health and safety of all involved is our first priority, and we're going to be sensible and follow those guidelines. We have scheduled prom for Saturday, June 13th in Solards Annex. At the beginning of June, we will assess, according to health guidelines, whether we think we can move forward with the scheduled prom. If it does not appear safe to do so, according to health officials and current restrictions, then prom will be canceled. As far as activities for seniors, the senior assembly is canceled. Honor graduates should have already submitted photographs to Betsy Bailey, and the traditional slide video will be shared sometime during the week of May 11th through social media, and a complimentary CD will be provided to each honor graduate. Also during the week, a list of recipients of local scholarships will be posted on social media. On the scheduled graduation date of May 15th, a virtual recognition of our 2020 graduates will occur. This will be posted on social media and run on the video board at Lions Stadium. We're going to ask our community and businesses to get involved and post signs congratulating the 2020 Searcy High School graduates during that week. This would also be a good time for our younger students to make signs and place in yards or windows. Health officials have continued to stress that reemergence from the current crisis will not be like flipping a switch and everyone going back to normal. In setting a time for a traditional graduation ceremony, we have had to take into consideration available venues and what might be reasonable timelines, and know that even then, we may still have to make adjustments for social distancing and other considerations. Nevertheless, we have set 2 tentative dates for a graduation ceremony for those who wish to participate. The first is June 20th at 2 p.m. in the Searcy High School Performing Arts Center. Seating and tickets will be limited. An overflow crowd may view video streaming of the ceremony in Solards Annex in the gym. If restrictions are still in place on that date, graduation will occur on July 25th at Harding's Benson Auditorium at 2:00 p.m., which will hopefully provide time for families to gather for dinner and celebrate with their graduates. I know that these plans will not make everyone happy. This is not the way it was supposed to be for you seniors, and not what any of us would wish for you. We understand that you're disappointed, but continuing to debate the unfairness of the situation you find yourself in serves no useful purpose as you move forward. It is very easy to be drawn into the negativity and become bitter, but it is a sign of character to build on that disappointment and take positive steps to find the joy in your accomplishment, despite the circumstances. In a previous video, I referenced the World War II seniors. Those people went on to become known as the greatest generation. I ask you, class of 2020, how do you want to be remembered? I have faith that you will make the right choice. One thing that I have no doubt about is the resilience of the human spirit. I hope we all, students, parents, staff members, and community, remain calm and uplift each other as we continue our pathway during this crisis. Thank you.